Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. First, I have to put this PSA out there. They have been working on a gym right beside my house for a minute now, like several months. And today, whatever they're doing, it's loud. So if you hear this loud noise in the background, that's what that is. I apologize. So a lot's been going on with the Duggars in the past few weeks. I decided to take a little bit of a break from reporting anything on the Duggars just because it was draining in so many ways. I come across a story today and I decided I'm going to go ahead and report on it. This story is talking about how a source close to the family has spoken out with a media outlet telling them that Jim Bob Duggar is reportedly planning on building a fence around the third-party custodians of Josh around their property. So we know that Josh was arrested and he was released to this family as they are his third-party custodians. So they have to watch over him basically. He is going to live with them. He can only leave for certain reasons. And this family is friends with Jim Bob. Now, they live on a property that is about 9 acres. It's a pretty big property. And according to this article, Jim Bob is concerned for his son's safety. He is concerned for the family's safety. And he is also concerned with Anna and the children's safety for when they go and visit. So that's why he plans to build this fence around the property. The source also did say that Jim Bob is doing everything he can for Josh, and he's worried about the attention on him and the family. He's concerned about photographers in town covering the case and anyone who might want to hurt Josh because of the crimes he's accused of. I could understand that. I was thinking earlier today, I've literally seen comments where people say, like, he deserves death. And I like to say, even more so if you're a parent, your mind can go to that, like, oh my gosh, he deserves to die. But you don't even have to be a parent. If you're just a human being with a heart, when you hear about the things that he's accused of doing, you automatically just think he deserves punishment, right? Now, the reason I do feel like maybe parents is because when you hear an 18-month-old, you automatically think of your child when they were 18 months old, and you put them in that, like, what if somebody hurt my child? You think of your child and you think of someone hurting them and doing that to them. So then you have the worst thoughts of what you would want done to that person, right? So I definitely understand why Jim Bob is concerned. He should be concerned because the crimes that Josh is being accused of, they are horrendous. They are horrific. I was blown away when I heard it, you guys. Like, I even remember thinking, this is worse than we ever thought. So it's really bad. So he should be concerned. The source also commented on how some of the other Duggars feel about what Jim Bob is doing right now. So we know that some of the other family members have stepped away from the family in recent years. Ginger, Jill, Amy Duggar King, and it says that those who have rebelled, or I guess what you could say rebelled against the Duggar family, they think that it's disgusting what Jim Bob is doing, that he's actually like going above and beyond to help Josh. When Josh was already forgiven for what he done to his sisters. Like, okay, you forgave Josh for that, and now we hear that he's doing this, and you're doing whatever you can, like whatever you can to keep him out of jail, to keep him safe, to support him in any way possible. So it says here that some of those family members think that it's disgusting what Jim Bob is doing. It says that Jim Bob has offered to pay for a new fence to be built around the family's home to keep them safe, along with Anna and the kids when they go and visit. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is the neighbors. So the family lives on a large property, but they do have neighbors. They're not right on top of each other, and he even says that. So there was a man that spoke out. His name is Jason, and he lives behind their property. He says, I'm a little concerned, but there's not much I can do about it. I have a teen daughter, so that is my concern, but she's a strong girl. We're spread apart. There is a horse pasture in between us, and it's not like we interact. Everyone kind of keeps to themselves. Now, this man, Jason, says that he found out on social media that Josh will be living in the neighborhood, but he does say that the family actually did contact him later on. He said that he appreciated that he appreciated that they came to him and told him, look, Josh Duggar is going to be living with us, but he said he already knew at that point. And I was actually trying to think back, like, did the judge ask the family if they had neighbors? And she did. She actually did ask the family if they had neighbors, and they said yes, that they did have neighbors, and that they thought there may have been a few children in the neighborhood, but they couldn't give her an exact number of children. But they also did tell her, like, we don't have any neighbors that are right up on top of us. However, I would be concerned as well. We know that Josh has his own little, like, living quarters, but they did say that Josh has a door to go outside connected to his room, or connected to the space that he would be living in, that he could literally open up and go outside and may walk out without anyone seeing him. So the man was quoted as saying, they told us Josh was staying with them, but I found out before they told us. However, I appreciate them telling us. It says here, though Josh will be provided some privacy within his living quarters, conditions of his bail require that he stay at the family's home at all times, leaving only for employment, education, religious services, medical or mental health treatment, attorney visits, court-ordered obligations, hearings, or other activities which must be approved by his parole officer. The judge also ordered Josh wear a GPS ankle monitor. Josh is set to attend a pretrial hearing on July 1st before his trial begins on July 6th. If convicted, he faces up to 40 years in prison, you guys. I don't think a fence is going to keep him safe. Just my personal beliefs. If there is someone out there that knows where this family is, I don't think it's going to stop him. However, I don't want that to be the case, you guys. Let's let justice be served and let him go sit his time in jail. Now, if he gets off with this somehow, that would just be disgraceful. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys think building a fence around the property is going to keep people out if they do wish harm? Also, what do you guys think about the neighbor that lives behind them? He says they're not that close, you know, there's a pasture in between them, but he does have a daughter. How would you feel if you was that neighbor? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, please do that right now. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.